Hi, Leathur Rokk here. Welcome to my channel. Check out my white eyebrows. Not what you expect, huh? I figured bleach blonde hair until I put my purple back in, and I could not decide what to do with my eyebrows, so I'm doing this until I choose my next purple. And if you want to see how I did it, stay tuned. Look who I found. You know, Tabby Boy was in the half bathroom, which I guess is one of the coolest spots in this house near a cat. And Cassie was also in the bathroom. She was like a foot away, and that's about as far away as you can be away from a cat in that little bathroom. It's like probably about the size of a Greyhound bus bathroom. It only has a toilet and a sink in it, and a little cabinet that we put different toiletries and stuff in, and there's enough room for a cat. And Tabby Boy's like, oh man, what are you fucking holding me in this hot? It's like 90 some degrees outside. It's ridiculous. But, you know, if I'm going to have her in a video, he should be in a video too. And I got to clean my hands. And even though no hand sanitizer is really a substitute for true hand washing, but never underestimate the power of laziness. So I would really like to do this video without having it turn into needing 10 different pieces to be edited together. I'm gonna tie my hair up as Tabby Boy gets ready to leave the room. Oh boy, I'm telling you, you guys are probably tired of hearing me say how hot it is, huh? So what do you think of white eyebrows? I have been inspired by some. Usually I don't get a lot of inspiration outside myself, but I have seen some really beautiful pictures of albino people, and I think albinism is really beautiful. And I also saw a video of a black lady that had bleached her eyebrows and then used a highlighter or maybe some kind of white eyeshadow to make her eyebrows blonde, and it was a very high contrast look. So there's beauty all over, and there's inspiration all over. And really, what do you do with yourself when you're in between hair colors? So I think white eyebrows are really the smartest solution. Let me bring this closer to the back wall. Now, most of you have never seen my real eyebrows. I am a natural redhead, as you could tell by how long my roots were and the color. And redheads typically do not have dark eyebrows. That's just not something we were lucky to have. This is a wet washcloth. I am going to show you what's underneath the eyebrow color, and you will see firsthand that the eyebrows really do look like this. They just don't have color. See how close I can get to the back wall here. I have one of the windows open as much as I can, but if the dealers start with their loud music, I'm going to have to close that window. Okay, watch this. You know what? I'm gonna hold this computer with one hand, balance it, and check this out. I'm not wearing foundation. I'm not wearing concealer. I'm just wearing some eyeshadow. That's an old Avon eyeshadow. The color is called Boysenberry. I used it maybe a month ago in a makeup tutorial, and this is one of the many single pan eyeshadows that I am planning on using up and finally getting rid of. Now, you see what my natural blonde eyebrows really look like. They are very full. They are indeed shaped as thick and full as they are. All I have to do is fill them in. The hairs are, oh my goodness, I have very long, almost Larry Hagman-like brow hairs, but having thick eyebrows, I think, is such an amazing thing. I'm so glad that anything goes with makeup, and I'm so glad that thick eyebrows are actually kind of fashionable. Now, I've never cared about whether things were fashionable or not. I've always worn things because I love them. I never really cared about if other people like them. I just do what I do. Now, for my white, I have chosen an LA Colors metallic stick. It looks like a white lipstick. I would have liked this to be more opaque. This could be used as a highlighter. This can be used as a base to put your eyeshadows on, though it's kind of sheer. And let's see what happens when you use this. Now, you can apply this straight out of the tube, or you can use out of the tube and then use, this is a Maybelline branded eyeliner pencil. I mean, not pencil, brush. You know what? I don't have three hands, and I wish I could keep my computer close up to here so you could see what I'm about to do. Looks like I'm going to have to bend over and hopefully not give the gangbangers a view. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get a bunch of this color on this brush. And you know, it's so soft that the stick is practically starting to melt. I'm probably going to have to go and put some of my lipsticks in the refrigerator. And now I could see that we're being treated to some of that crappy music. And I don't want a copyright strike, so I gotta close my window or something. If worse comes to worse, I will have to call the cops. Alright, that was actually somebody in traffic, so. But the dealers are back out there. See, my eyebrows are naturally so light, it's very hard to see them from my skin. So anybody who has naturally dark brows, I am very jealous of you. I'm doing the balancing of this computer on with my other hand. And I am not a waitress, so I do not have tray balancing skills. I'm pretty good at balancing this computer, though. See how long my eyebrow hairs are? For a while there, I was taking the occasional scissor to a few long ones that would just hang down here. But you know what? I stopped cutting them too, because even though they may get a little unruly sometimes, if you take them off, then, you know, eyebrow thickness and shape is important. And I think there's too many people running around with really skinny eyebrows, and I don't know, I don't find skinny eyebrows all that attractive. Then there are some people, especially among the Gothic community, that will shave their eyebrows off completely and just draw them on. And I suppose that would be convenient in a way, but if you already have naturally dark brows, and eyebrows I think are so important for framing your eyes and framing your face. So if you're lucky to have color on them, and if they have some kind of shape, like, all I have to do is get creative with how I brush, and in fact you would find out that they have that bushy, thick, angular shape. One of my friends compared me to Joan Crawford a couple weeks ago, which I found an extreme flattering. I think her eyebrows are absolutely gorgeous. I love watching old movies and looking at the fashions. Occasionally I'll find something that I find inspirational, but I also get inspiration from Star Trek episodes. Could be the original Star Trek, it could be any of the later versions of it, but they have such creative wardrobe and makeup amongst all the aliens that they portray on that show. And I showed my mother my white eyebrows today. Of course, she is not a fan of these, and she right away said that this reminded her of some Star Trek character. That the only thing, she didn't remember what exactly it was, but she said that they had really white hair and thick white bushy eyebrows, and she didn't say what the gender was or even if all their characters are on the binary, and I don't really think gender matters anyway. I think the people that freak out the most about it are the people that are uncomfortable about what other people are doing. That was Chester Molester blasting his rap crap. God, I wish he would be evicted already. My landlord is going to get him evicted. When the landlord witnessed the fighting that was going on the day that he was here to pick up the rent check, and he was standing right there, witnessed it, it was perfect. This is odd, but you know what? This is going to be what I'm going to use for my eyebrows until I get my purple replaced. And I'm going to have to really do a bunch of color matching to figure out what is going to give me the perfect match. Okay, this gets a little tricky. Trying to get it even. That's probably the most stressful part of my daily makeup. Not that I think of makeup as stressful, unless I'm in a hurry. And for instance, I'm putting my lipstick on and I get it crooked, and it's ridiculous that you would have crooked lipstick, but sometimes when you're in a hurry, things happen. I really love these fine brushes. They are so useful. You could also go this way. One thing I'm considering doing for my eyebrows after I get my purple on, I still have that tube of permanent purple dye that is marketed for people with naturally dark hair, but that I discovered the color still shows up better if you pre-lighten your hair. And even though my eyebrows do not have the porosity of lightened hair, they are quite resistant. Natural redheads have some of the most resistant hair anyway. If you are familiar with the bleaching process, your hair can sometimes get stuck in a stage. And redheads, that's why I switched from 20 volume peroxide to 30 volume. Now, the thing is that is a stronger bleach, so you have to make your timing faster. Okay, so that is how I did the white eyebrows. And get right next to the light, my window here. What do you think? Might not be your cup of tea, but if you're looking for something else to do with your hair, with your eyebrows, maybe you have just done what I did. You've just bleached your roots and you're looking for a different thing to do with your eyebrows until you put your usual color in. This is an option to consider. Also, if you happen to have naturally gray or white hair, you might want to go with white eyebrows. That can look quite striking. then you might want to play around. You could probably, I would probably, if I was redoing my eyeshadow, I might do it a little lighter. I might do more the under eye. There's a lot you can do. But this is white eyebrows. And I'd like to think it evokes the beauty of a real albino. They are beautiful. But there's all kinds of beauty in this world. So if you like this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up. If you like me and my content, I'd love to have you subscribe. I make 3 new videos a week. The purple will be back soon. And, oh yeah, I've got a party to go to next week. So, hope to see you soon. Bye.